It seems like just yesterday I had no idea who I was. Now I'm dancing, I'm singing, and I'm even laughing. Just being myself, being present in every moment, fully being me, showing who I am, showing my talent, showing my vulnerability, even my creativity, living every day as it's my last, and walking into life confidently with no fear. Let me show you how to stop being insecure.
Now I need you to tell me something. If me see a man and the man there like up my photo, and me I like up him photo too, then me and him a par. Our eh?
Not perfect, so I try every day and I grow a little bit. Read a little more so I can educate my kids. Eat from my soul and cleanse my spirit. Pray cause I'm ready for the bloom of the city. Since serenity is all that I need.
Namaste and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for returning, and I am so happy that you're here. So today we're going to be talking about how to stop being insecure. And I know that this is a problem that a lot of people have. That's why I thought it was fit to do the video. I feel like I've grown a lot from being someone who is insecure, and I was able to overcome a lot of insecurities in my 2020 and prior to that. So now that I'm living in this new knowledge, when I'm strengthened, I'm gonna strengthen the brethren. So I'm gonna be giving you 5 tips on how to keep a positive mindset and healthy mindset so that you can stop being insecure. Before we get into the tips, I like to tell you guys what is the definition of insecure. Tip number 1, control your social media intake and what you consume in the media. Let me explain. Social media is filled with all these different types of people, everyone selling their own narrative. You know, they're in control of what they allow the world to see. They're in control of the stories that they put out. They're in control of the pictures that they post. I mean, we have editing apps for pictures. We have editing apps for videos. We have editing apps for your voice. We have editing apps for just about everything. So, one, half the things that you're seeing are not real. And then 2, you want to control that because honestly, after a while, watching all these stories, whether they are real or unreal, we don't know, it's going to seep into you and it's going to affect you. You don't want to consume images that tell you that you should have a certain body type or have a certain skin complexion or have a certain hair texture to be pretty, or even worse, to be happy. You want to control what you see. Follow people who post content that uplift you and make you better, that motivate you and turns you in a direction that you want to go. Remember, people can follow you, as much people can follow you as they want, but the things that you see on your feed is the people that you follow. So if you want to stop seeing things on your feed that make you uncomfortable, that make you depressed, that make you angry, that triggers you, unfollow them. Trust me, not just social media, but all media. Watch what you watch. You know, you don't want to be watching things that are going to negatively impact your mindset. So watch things and watch people that encourage you and motivate you to either continue being yourself or to be a better version of who you already are. Moving on to tip number 2. Create small wins and celebrate them. One of the biggest ways to stop being insecure is to boost your self-esteem. And when people ask me, Nadia, how do I do that? How do I become more confident or boost self-esteem in who I am? I always tell them, go take a class, go learn something new, go make an accomplishment for yourself. Because when you create wins for yourself, you have something to be proud of. You have something added to your resume and you feel good. Create a win for yourself. Go learn a language. Go take a pottery class. Go learn to do hair. Whatever it is that you want to do, learn that. And when you learn it, don't just go zoom by. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times when I've accomplished things in my life, it's just like, yay, round of applause, let's move on. Next thing, I need to be perfect, let's go. But it's really important to take a moment and just I did that, you know? So take a moment to say to yourself, like, I did that. And really celebrate that, because that is just what is going to make you value yourself more and definitely boost how you feel about yourself, you know? So create small wins. Don't focus on all the big things, because the small things are just as valuable and impactful in your life as the big ones. So remember, small habits create big changes. Keep trying to create those small wins, and trust me, when you look back at the overall impact in your life, you'll see a huge change. Don't forget to take a deep breath. Inhale the good times and exhale the negative thoughts. Inhale self-esteem and exhale anxiety. Do not forget ever to pat yourself on the back. Tip number 3. Mix things up. Give yourself a makeover. Change your wardrobe. Change your hair. I mean, whatever you want to do, honestly. Just change. You want to feel a different way about yourself? Then do something different. Try something new. I guarantee when you see yourself in your new wardrobe, your new hairstyle, your new outfit, killing it, you'll have more confidence in yourself. When you look good, you feel good. You get up in the morning, you put on something that makes you feel good. Embrace that. Take time to focus on the outward things. And I know we say the inside always matter, but your external environment and circumstances are always a reflection of what's going on internally. So how do you dress? How does your room look? You know, how do you groom yourself? That really will reflect a lot on what's going on inside. If you keep working externally, it's going to seep in internally. You keep that mindset and you keep putting the action to it, sooner or later, you'll change. Tip number 4, gratitude. You always want to take the time to exchange the thoughts of self-pity and negativity and give them to receive positive thoughts and thoughts of gratitude about who you are, what you have, and what you've gained from every situation. You know, a lot of times we look at the glass half empty, but really It's half full, and it's all about perspective. If you want, even get a gratitude journal and start to write down things that are good in your life. If you're feeling insecure, maybe it's because you're looking at things all wrong. Maybe you don't have enough reality checks. Maybe you don't focus enough on the good things. Maybe you're a little pessimistic. Take some time to write down the good things about you. Okay, you might want to lose some weight, but I'm sure there's something that you like about your physical self that is fine just the way it is. And embrace your imperfections. Yes, you would like to work on things, but it doesn't mean you can't accept yourself for who you already are. So be grateful for the things you have. Because trust me, there are people altering themselves and sacrificing so much to have the things that you'd like to give up. Last but not least, tip number 5. I personally believe that this is one of the biggest tips. I live by this concept and this mindset. It is the mindset of self-reflection. You always want to reflect on who you are as a person. You always want to reflect on how things make you feel and be mindful in the moment that you are in at that present time. Let's go back to tip number 1 with managing your social media. If you are self-reflecting, you'd be able to recognize what kind of posts trigger you. You'll be able to say, maybe I should unfollow this person because every time I see them post, I'm depressed. Or maybe it can be causing you to stress eat. And if you see a triggering post, you immediately go to your fridge. Take time to reflect on your feelings and how things make you feel. Everything happens for a reason, and to every reaction, there was a prior action that caused it. Be in tune with who you are. Take time to tap into your inner being and learn yourself. The more you learn yourself, the more secure you will feel in who you are. A lot of us think we have nothing to offer because we have no idea who we really are. The world is able to see our beauty, but we haven't yet because we have yet to look into the mirror. Look into the mirror and take a good look at yourself. There's so much beauty to see that you haven't seen yet. Remember, you are wonderfully made, and that is not a lie. Sometimes you have to look for the truth, and that's okay. I'm here to help you with that. Take a look in your mirror, and not one of those hardcore staring looks. That's gonna really give you anxiety. But just calmly, gracefully glance at yourself in the mirror and see the good things that you have not taken time to notice. Take some time to ask someone, hey, what do you like about me? A lot of times people see us in a light that we often can't see ourselves. It's hard to look at ourselves sometimes because when we look, we see the most raw, unfiltered version of ourselves. We don't only see the good, but we see the bad and we see the ugly. Take time to listen to me today. It's okay to just look at the good. It's okay to take a moment and appreciate only the good things about yourself. There are so many people in line to tell you about the bad. There are so many people who are ready to tell you about how much weight you need to lose, how much vitamins you need to take, how much weight you need to gain, how much hair you need to grow, how much product you should use. You be the person that tells you yes when everyone else is lined up to tell you no. Stand up for yourself. Be kind to yourself and love yourself. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope that you were able to take these tips to stop being insecure and start believing in yourself, to love yourself more, to increase your self-esteem, and to decrease your anxiety. I'm so thankful for you watching, and thank you for being a part of my family. Bye.